Miss Jane De La Torre, Education Supervisor Surrogate. To our school principal, Ma'am Andresa Constancia Loreño, Barangay Councilor, and Committee on Education and PTA President, Honorable Leo Resurrection, barangay officials who are here also right now, PTA officials, parents, visitors, fellow teachers, students, and my dear graduates, good morning. I never expected that I will play a difficult yet very challenging part in our graduation ceremony today. But I would like to tell you that I feel honored and privileged to speak before you on this joyous occasion of your graduation. Like you, I was here in the same occasion years ago as graduating student of Bungyao National High School. I have never thought that I would be standing on this ground again with so much joy and pride. As I was trying to conceptualize my today's speech with our theme, Building the Nation's Future Leader through the K-12 Basic Education Program, I came across a tagline in an advertisement page that says, "A moment of change is in the air. Change the way you drive." This tagline is by the famous Subaru, an automotive division of UG Heavy Industry. What struck me most as I continued to research about Subaru was the company's approach to technology. The approach involves free thinking, flexibility, and unfailing enthusiasm. Subaru is today one of the most recognized car brands for its engineering, design, functionality, safety, and quality by various motoring organizations around the world. Imagine how a car brand like this came into being out of free thinking, flexibility, and unfailing enthusiasm. This may be impossibility, and yet, you see, Subaru car models real and tangible around the world. But for impossibility to become possibility, one must have the inner drive, determination, strong desire, flexibility, and unfailing enthusiasm to be able to pull it through. And that is how I started to live my dream to be who and what I am now, trying to give you a bit of inspiration. Let me share to you my story. Like you, my life was never easy. I can still remember what my father said when I was in elementary. He would not allow me and my sister to proceed to high school because, just like my elder sister, sige lang tamen sehuwi. On graduation day, I had mixed emotion. At one point, I was happy I graduated valedictorian. At another, I felt sad because I knew then I would not proceed to high school. After our graduation ceremony, I found myself in one corner of our classroom crying. And my teacher saw me and asked me why I was crying. After sharing with her my situation, she offered to help me continue high school and would help her in household chores in return. Because of my strong desire, inner drive, and determination to study, I accepted the offer and challenge to take a new life and environment at City High School West. Sometime in November during my first year in high school, an opportunity came. I took a difficult acceleration exam, the Philippine Educational Placement Test. But heaven heard, the result until I transferred here in Bungyao National High School the next school year. 2 weeks after enrollment, I received news from our principal that I passed the acceleration exam and was asked to immediately transfer to fourth year. That really caught me by surprise. I felt challenged all the more, yet happy because I was closer to college and to success. After graduating from high school, my real journey began. I knew that my parents would not be able to send me to college, but because of my inner drive, strong desire, and determination to succeed in life, I looked for scholarship grants. I knocked on several doors hoping they will open for me. And when no doors were opened, I kept in mind what my high school teacher here in Bungyao told me. Just keep trying. Never give up. Because the only person who can stop you is you. So, I kept on knocking. I said to myself, nothing can stop me from pursuing my dream. Not even the heat of the sun, nor my hungry stomach. Then, my sacrifices were paid. I was able to get scholarship grant. But scholarship is not enough. I survived college by also working in fast food chains during my vacant periods. And I became a teacher. You might ask, why do we have cell phones, laptops? Why do we have internet games, Facebook and Twitter? Why is our world modern? Why am I professional teacher now when my life was so difficult back then? Why are there people who are successful in life after experiencing years of hardship? Remember I mentioned the tagline earlier? A moment of change is in the air. Change the way you drive. Come to think of it, if these people created cell phones, laptops, internet games, Facebook and Twitter, did not have the free thinking and nothing is impossible, if these people gave up, do you think we will have these gadgets today? Do you think I will be able to represent our city, our country, and the Asia and Pacific in the worldwide search for Innovative Teachers Leadership Award by Microsoft if I gave up and did not persevere? These opportunities brought me to places I did not even imagine or even dream of being there. I was able to go to Manila, then to Auckland, New Zealand, and Prague, Czech Republic. I was just a simple dreamer like you, but a free thinker, enthusiastic to learn and explore, and determined to become successful one day. Was it easy? It was not. It was a long, difficult journey. But if you put in determination and inner drive, you will earn success in life. That is a good karma. And what is the most appropriate vehicle to success? Education. I owe partly my teaching profession to this school. This school taught me what I needed to learn and what life was. With those lessons, exams, reports, requirements, crashes, kilig moments, and hardships of a student's life. What does education do to us? Education lights up our gift of learning. It is only in learning that we gain knowledge, skills, and attitudes that will allow us to succeed in life. If you learn to become a teacher, you will become a teacher. If you learn to become a nurse, you will become a nurse. If you learn to become a doctor, you will become a doctor. I use the example of the famous car brand Subaru to bring home the point that to become successful, you need the gift of learning. You need to think freely and to be a lifelong learner. Have you heard of the K-12 basic education program? Have you? That is the intention of the program. To make you lifelong learners, to prepare for your future, to be more competitive in your chosen field, productive and responsible individuals. Our country faces great challenges today. There's macro-rich integrity, justice, peace, and economy. These are important elements for nation building and survival. Our nation needs citizens who are lifelong learners, responsible and productive individuals who can contribute to nation building. Years from now, or even earlier, my wish is for your gift of learning and success